going on, everybody at rejectedgamer.com? My name is Mr. B4, and I'm here today bringing you the third episode in the Rejected Gamers How-To video series. What we're going to be talking about today are Wii Friend codes, quite possibly the worst feature of the Wii altogether. What we're basically going to cover is what they are, what they're used for, how to use them, and the good and bad things about them. The first thing I want to get out of the way is what they are. What Wii Friend codes are basically like gamer tags. If you're familiar with Xbox Live or PSN, then you kind of understand what I'm talking about. It's basically a nickname that you put for your system. You send it to friends and you play games online with them, send messages, and all the other good stuff. The difference between the Wii and the Xbox and PS3 is that the Wii requires you to enter a 16-digit code in order to send messages to friends. But that's just to send messages. You also have to enter a 12-digit code for every other game in order to play games online with them as well. And the first thing you probably want to know is, other than that, is where can I find them? What you do is first you go into your Wii message board, click on create a message, go all the way over to the right where it says address book, click on it, and there is your Wii console number. Now, my first big issue with this is it's way too long. I mean, look at that. That's 16 digits I have to enter just to be a friend with somebody. Now, this is mine, but you get what I'm saying, is that if I had to send this to someone else, this would be torture in order just to enter this number just to be my friend. This should just be a nickname. It would be much easier to add, but I'm moving on from that. Alright, now, what I have to do is, in order to have friends on this system, I have to go to an empty page in my address book, click on the space, click register the Wii, enter that person's console number, click OK, and then a message will pop up saying they must register your number 2 in order to exchange messages, etc. And once you do that, you click back, and the person's name will pop up on here, usually in gray, and then once they've added you, it'll turn to black. And now I will show you what you can do once you've entered that friend's console number. The first thing you can do is you can send a message to them, and it works just like ending the friend code, only without the code. You go into your address book like I just did, you click on the friend you want to send the message to, you click write a message, write the message out, click OK, and add a me if you want, but it's not necessary. And that's pretty much all you can do in this area for right now, but I'm going to back out and I'll show you a couple other things you can do with this friend code. Now with this specific friend code, there's a couple other things you can do. You can exchange me's with friends through the Me channel. You can speak to other friends through the Wii Speak channel if you have the Wii Speak accessory. You have to buy that separately. And you can also gift games to friends and send it to them through the Wii Shop channel. And that's pretty much all you can do with that number, that friend code. Now I'm going to move on to a different type of friend code that is used for a different reason. And what this friend code is it's a friend code that's used for online play. I might think, oh, it's just one more separate friend code that I have to enter. Oh, no. You would be completely wrong. What this friend code is, it's a friend code that comes with every single game that has online multiplayer. And the only difference between this one and the console is that it's 12 digits instead of 16. But you add it the same way. I'll show you to do that. First, I'm going to go into a game that has Wi-Fi multiplayer. I'm going to go to TV Show King 2, and I'm going to click Start. This is going to take a minute, so I apologize for the delay. Just give a second for everything to load up here. Click play, online, wait for my connection to be found. If it'll find it. Okay, I found it. Then I start playing, pick my players, pick me. I don't like showing you this out process, but this is how long it takes. Then I go to my play with friends option. And now, like I explained before, you see this down here? This number down here? That's an entirely separate number that's not on my Wii console that I have to add in order to play games online. Now, once I send this code to friends, it works exactly the same as the other system, so I won't explain this in too much detail, but You send this to them the exact way you did before. You add them to your friends list, and now you have a whole new friend list you have to manage. Now, I just showed you one game. Keep this in mind. You have to do this for every game that has it. So not only are you managing one friends list, you're managing multiple friends lists at a time. Confusing, right? Absolutely. But that's basically the way you manage it. You have to go to each different one and know who you're playing with on each different game, and it sucks. I don't like it, and pretty much everyone I know doesn't like it. But that's how it works. All right, now I'm gonna back out, and I'm basically just gonna go over the good and bad things about the friend code system itself. All right. Now, the good and bad things about the friend code system, there's only really one good thing in it, not even too much of a good thing. It basically, helps parents keep track of what their child is doing on their system. And that's crap to begin with, because for any child that wants to play a game on a system, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to manage multiple different friends lists. So that's pretty much the only positive. Now, all the negatives. First of all, each number is way too long. You don't a name for an online service, any system that has an online service should be one name. You add it, you play games, you talk online, you exchange your friends, etc. You exchange, messages, games, etc. through one system. And basically that's it. Those are the big negatives about it. It should be one cohesive system, but instead it's multiple different types of lists they have to manage, and that's the worst part. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it's quite possibly the worst thing about it. And one more thing I want to get off my chest before we're out of here is that there are some games that have made improvements to this and have tried to make a new type of friend system. And I encourage the people at Nintendo to look at this and try to implement it, because it will work. What the they work with EA Sports games. What the EA Sports games have done is they have taken people you play games online with, just random people, and the people on your Wii console already, and they have managed it into one friends list that you can play the game either with the buddies you made playing the game or on your console, which is a great feature. I hope every system to come from the Wii does that. It won't, but I hope it does. Basically, what we learned today is what the friend code system is, how to use it, what it's used for, and the good and bad things about it. If you have any more questions relating the friend code system, please send me an email at mrb4@rejectedgamer.com, and I will answer your questions. Thank you for sitting with me through this long drought. Until next time, I will see you guys later. And girls. Peace out.